Gen.G versus Cloud9, about to go live in this really exciting and actually really important best of three. Both of these teams struggling a little bit in the ESL Pro League, Josh.
Oh, they absolutely are. What a triple kill from Booster right there.
Well, this is a game of patience.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. With Gen.G taking the pistol round like that, very, very convincing stuff. They want more than just the single round, though, and with Som finding that opener on short, it's going to get instantly traded. So still a 4 versus 4. Just over a minute left on this clock, and the Sloppy falls. Now they start to gain some control and should be able
to create a buffer between himself and this A-bomb site. There's the secondary smoke grenade, though. JT decides to spray right on through, takes his first target. Now CSGO on this A-bomb site. The next to drop, C9. They're doing all of the damage just down to Automatic, who needs to hit all of the shots. Needs a bunch more with the deagle in hand, and JT's the next in line. Needs a 1 deag. It's not going.
Clock and Gen.G start to encroach on this choke point, and it's Sonic to find the burst. Instantly traded, but it goes back the other way.
That's actually Sonic just doing an overwhelming amount of pressure there. Both of the AWPs connecting. You see OC also picking up the pieces through mid. This double AWP setup is a bit of a staple of the C9 defense on a map like Dust 2, a map like Inferno as well. You might be picking up those double AWP setups. You want to keep Gen.G at an arm's length. With CSGO approaching this B-bomb site, it's time for Floppy to shine. Perhaps he does. Hits the headshot. That's important. Ventep, ever the star, doesn't shine there.
I've had a fantastic start off the back of that ace in the pistol round from Kusta. You'd think it'd be a bit of a morale booster for Gen.G, an opportunity for them to string together some rounds early on here on Dust 2, which is absolutely what they're looking for by picking that T side. Try and take those early rounds, control the pace. Legroom.
Yeah, exactly. This is a round that Gen.G shouldn't really be gaining much off at all. Mid, minimize those rifles, maybe even just gun in for the retake as well late in the round. That's going to happen. A bit of a funky setup for C9 here. OC hits a pair of shots.
I don't think I've ever seen an AWP get that aggressive in lower tunnels like that, especially on a buy round. It works out absolutely perfectly for him. He finds those 2 openers, and everything falls apart around. Straight in the bin, in the trash, in the garbage, Squid. Automatic, once again in this position. Right now, it's a very, very dangerous game he's playing. He's got a nice gap in the smoke, and he's actually able to spot JT through it. Is he going to expect the second to be on the site, though? No way he clears Sonic's angle. Sonic's peeked right behind the box, and he's going to be able to finish things. Wrapping all the way around, getting tons and tons of information, but that information's not worth anything. They now know the position of all of the Gen.G players, but they can't contest it whatsoever. Floppy does find himself 1 through the smoke, but Gen.G are now allowed onto the bomb site. They should be able to get this C4 down, and with the man advantage, make that a 2-man advantage, they might just be able to close this one out.
Versus 2, and Som decides to get aggressive instead of hiding away on the A site. And the opportunity to get that C4 tapped through, and Automatic holds cover. 3 smokes actually on the C9 side. One of them, in fact, does have to be utilized early towards mid. The secondary incendiary towards long. Does force Som into the angle, but with the flurry of flashbangs, nobody can spot anything. And there's the secondary incend just before Som into the open. He's going to be burnt alive. Caught in the firefight by Motum as well. Nice trade for C9. This aggression instantly gets punished. It doesn't work out for them.
Aggression is now starting to find themselves a few shot. Fall back, call for the reinforcements. That's exactly what he does. Falls away to long, has to land a second, and it's not going to happen. Kusta puts him to bed, and OC now left in a 2 versus 1 to try and clutch up for his side. Coming in from short, he has got somewhat of an element of surprise with the speed of this retake, but with only a nade, nothing more he can do.
Automatic might actually keep 3 players pincered here, and JT is in need of hitting more than just the 1 shot. He's unable to achieve it, leaving Floppy solo on this B site. He needs to connect, and it's Bentet, of course, to break open the defense. Bomb should go down, and the retake is on. Fast.
Ooh, it's very fast. That might work out for them, but It absolutely does. Bentech can't find
Over
himself.
for an after-planting duo of members on that B site there. It's a lovely opening pick for Automatic this time. An aggressive stance out long. Also finds JT fully blind. There's one more on the menu. It's Motum hidden and tucked away inside of the pit. But with Bentech getting aggressive as well, another AWP shot missed. C9 happened to trade them back. Here comes the aggression from short as OC finds another one towards the middle of the map. Getting nice and aggressive here at the 80-second mark.
Oh my.
This is sneaky.
This is really sneaky. The issue is that he can't relay the info and Kusta gets angle for this first frag, but there's so many angles he's exposed from. He now has information on the first, but nothing he can do with it.
He has no idea where Motum's playing from. He's within the T-spawn right now. Bentech misses the one crucial kill, and Motum converts to all three, leaving just Som, just Kusta in this 2 versus 3 scenario. Som's taking tons of map control here, right outside the B bomb site, and Floppy's going to fall the same way. OC with a nice reactionary shot.
Kusta can find this first frag. It becomes very, very winnable for him. Playing this one well so far, but he can't spot out OC.
Like we were talking about before, that puts Gen.G in really sketchy territory and might give C9 an opportunity to get up to 10. That's a lovely flick. Can't convert onto the second man. It's Bentech to convert. Leaves Sonic not quite solo on this A-bomb site. He has got Motum support, but with Bentech hitting all of the 1-deags, this one might actually be in contention once again. The Deagles are doing tons and tons of damage. JT and Sonic also fall. It's the double-double to get the job done. CXZY just tapping, but nobody connecting with the Glocks. Now out towards the B bomb site with Gen.G. They've got loads of reinforcements. C9 are going to walk right into this one, taking all of the shots. It's a flurry of frags from Gen.G, just trying to stay alive before the action comes into progress, leaving just Bentech a 1 versus 2.
An absolutely doable 1 versus 2. He has the information on both the players, but Cloud9 play it flawless.
Ready. There's the tag. No frag yet. And Eagle needs to spring to life. There it goes out. And only connects with the first 1-dig. Lots of damage dealt. He's going to peek again right into the Galil of MOTM. Floppy now applying the reverse pressure, but Automatic seemingly hitting all of the shots. He's been spotted. They're taken clean away by OC, but it's not good enough.
In hand, they're going for a real fast play in lower tunnels. Som can hear all of the sound cues. He's relaying this information and he's able to find himself a kill in the meantime. Automatic comes in with the scout, tapping away, trying to find more than the single frag, but for now they actually all go 1 for 1, and wow, Gen.G are able to pick up a couple in the meantime, so certainly still their round for the taking. I really don't see any opportunity for JT to come back into this.
Thunder footsteps over towards this A bomb site, but should get the C4 down and away. There goes the jump shots from Kusta, and they do connect. Bentech lagging behind on the scoreboard. Fortunately, Gen.G aren't lagging behind on rounds, and as Cloud9 get aggressive towards A-Long, it does merit them the first 2 frags. It's Sonic just blistering pace outwards and onwards, leaves Bentech clutching its straws to find 2. Right into CXCI's M4A4, who's at the ready, and he instantly drops to Floppy as well.
Deal with it. Som's in a pretty powerful position, but only if it goes overlooked. He's tucked right away with this MP9, and he could go absolutely huge. Finds himself 2 a dink on the third as well. He might have just single-handedly won the round for Gen.G, and such an important lead here on Dust 2. Something that we haven't seen hardly at all this game. And with Kusta finding the opener, very, very nice headshot onto Floppy. Goes completely untraded as well. He actually wants more. He swings right out, gets himself a second and a third. This has absolutely been crushed. They can do. JT, he can't even save here. That's
Second mark, C9 might be just ground to a halt by these rifles. Automatic will go for the swing. It's a little overzealous against the retrieved M4A4 in the hands of Motum, but that's the...
Kevlar should cause them some problems here as the retake starts to come through. They can't even get any strong positions for the post plant either, but Motum's staying alive, still dealing some damage. Not for much longer though. Gen.G, eco round strat that they've been going for, where they've taken control on short, had tons of success with it, but with the rifles it's just been countered. They're falling apart with Som on that secondary AWP, just ripping through them. Even what do you do after you take 2 casualties so early on like that? You know that you have a huge disadvantage going forward in this round, and they need to try and level it back out. OC finding that frag certainly does so in the second as well. That is
already down. That might be the best call, especially with Sonic wrapping through. CT spawn, it's the headshot, and here comes the conversion. Bentet does find one more. It's a triple kill before OC rips him to pieces. 13 to 30.
All these rotations over.
They need to check for Som, and wow, once again, he actually gets the damage done. That's the second time C9 haven't checked the angle. Previously on the A-bomb site with the MP9, this time with the meaty, beefy M4. As he's able to spray away too. CXCY just looking through. The smoke grenade can buy him a little bit of space, but here comes the double peek surely from Gen.G. They should be able to trade off the back of this one, but also finding the first shot, there's Som to collapse on.
He's just been allowed far more than he should have been, and with Kusta doing tons of damage on long, even finding the third kill. This might be match point here for Gen.G. MOTM gets punished as well, and this has crumbled for Cloud9. They have not had a lot of success at long. Such an incredible 3K from Kusta there to secure it, and with JT, 2 versus 1 situation. No chance whatsoever. Still alive, tons of utility. No damage dealt. Gen.G should be able to claw this one back. OC is trying to say no. He wants to find these kills, bring this one to overtime. The trade's coming through. Everyone on Gen.G in place to shut this one away. And maybe not. Kusta gets taken out. OC still doing damage. This might come back into play for Cloud9. Zitzi's misses all of his shots, and what on earth was that? Here we go, 1-for-1 so far. Look at this CT aggression though. Even with Kusta up close, he's now been spotted as he's found that frag onto OC, but trading evenly for now. 3 versus 3, Bentet pushing right through the smoke, gives them a man advantage. And JT's got to try and bounce this one back. He's found the headshot onto Som, can't do any more than that though. And with the bomb down, Sonic might be able to snatch it. Surely Bentet anticipates this. No, he doesn't. He's looking the wrong way. A 1 versus 1 now for Sonic to try and clutch up. But as he runs away,
Sonic prioritizes the B tunnels, switches around the map. Bentet needs to close in, and it's CX the first to be challenged. Does find both of those frags, and there's no advantageous angle with the M4, especially as he goes for that wide, wild peak. CX misses a shot in the meantime. He's seen C9 want to barrel down in front of him. A double headshot. Does fail to connect the shots one more time. Now reverting to CX, who needs the ace. He does come in. Already taken the majority of this A-bomb site. They'll pretty much have the flank in full effect, and with OC holding through the flank from short, this round and half is firmly over. There's surely no way that Gen.G make their way back onto A, with Automatic finding a pair of shots, though, brings it back into contention. A flick misses by a whisker, and it's Som versus a pair of players. JT needs to play this incredibly passive, baiting him into the crossfire instead of the jump nails. Of course, Automatic being a massive member, and C9 just, holding down the line as a 5. This time, Gen.G, it's a trio of headshots opening up the pauses for both of these teams. Flashes connect. There are the shots. Nice, simple stuff for Gen.G. But are Gen.G going to realize this? This all comes down to timing.
Absolutely does, and timing going in Gen.G's favor as they find all the frags to back it up. Bentet goes huge, and now it's all down to Floppy. Can't connect the shot, even has to run through
going down. Might just want to backtrack into a more passive angle. There's another Molotov, and C9 needs to push right through it. They take tons of damage. Now it's Som on the line. 2 kills from Floppy, but they've got so many angles to breach and break. A 3 versus 3 with a massive health deficit. And with Automatic holding the angle, that might just slam the final nails in this coffin. It's 20 rounds to...
4 men stacked up on short. Kusta should be able to get this player on long. But they have to win the gunfights here as attention's drawn away, but he somehow flicks and hits the shot. A 3 versus 3 scenario. JT's trapped behind the Molotov, but he gets all the kills nonetheless. And it's all down to Kusta. A 1-on-3 situation. The AWP in hand. The tap comes through, and he's able to get himself 1, but he doesn't want to go for the re-peak. And the bombard their way onto this A-bomb site. Kusta dancing around this smoke, wants to try and find something. Actually gets punished for getting aggressive, but Bentet bounces right back. 4 versus 4, making a 4-on-3 as MOTM gets a very...
He's been locked out of the action, creating a 3 versus 3 on this A site. And with Sonic connecting another headshot, Som has to come in massive. A 1 versus 3 scenario again in C9, able to 3 frags. Back onto 31 kills now, actually in second place on Gen.G. As they want to close this out. Remember, we're looking for 22 rounds. Som does step up. Kuster as well eviscerates the long aggression. And Sonic has to do it all here. Diving down to the CT spawn. Able to catch CXCY in his saving grace. Pants down, unarmed. Instead, it's Sonic to find the shots. And now taking long control. Bomb in the open. The AK-47 needs to pile drive through. And Kuster takes a risk for the quad.